Imagine for a moment, what would your life look like if you were a millionaire? How would you carry yourself? How would you interact with others? What kind of decisions would you make on a daily basis? You see, the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life of your dreams is your mindset. And that's why today I want to talk to you about the power of acting as if you are already a millionaire. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I'm not a millionaire. I don't have that kind of money in my bank account. How can I possibly act like one? And to that, I say it's not about the money. It's about the mindset. You see, millionaires think differently than the average person. They have a different set of beliefs, a different set of habits, and a different way of approaching life. And the good news is you don't need $1 million in the bank to start thinking and acting like a millionaire. It all starts with your thoughts. As the saying goes, whether you think you can or you think you can't, your thoughts create your reality. And if you want to achieve millionaire status, you have to start by thinking like a millionaire. So what does that look like? Well, for starters, millionaires have a growth mindset. They believe that they can always learn, grow, and improve. They don't see failure as a permanent setback, but rather as a temporary obstacle on the path to success. Millionaires also have a positive outlook on life. They focus on the good rather than dwelling on the bad. They look for opportunities rather than making excuses. And they surround themselves with other positive, successful people who inspire and motivate them to be their best. But it's not just about thinking like a millionaire. It's also about taking action like one. Millionaires are proactive. They don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They go out and create their own opportunities. They take calculated risks. They invest in themselves and their dreams. And that's where the power of acting as if comes in. When you start to act as if you are already a millionaire, you start to make different choices. You start to take different actions. You start to show up differently in the world. So what does that look like in practice? Well, let's say you're at a networking event. If you were acting as if you were a millionaire, you wouldn't be hiding in the corner, too shy to talk to anyone. You would be out there, confident and curious, striking up conversations with interesting people and looking for ways to add value. Or let's say you're considering starting a new business venture. If you were acting as if you were a millionaire, you wouldn't let fear hold you back. You would trust in your abilities, do your research, and take calculated risks to make your dreams a reality. The point is, when you start to act as if you are already a millionaire, you start to embody the qualities and characteristics of a millionaire. And over time, those qualities and characteristics start to become a natural part of who you are. But it's not just about the external actions. It's also about the internal beliefs. When you act as if you are a millionaire, you start to believe in yourself and your abilities on a deeper level. You start to see yourself as worthy of success and abundance. You start to trust in the universe to provide for you and guide you towards your dreams. And that's where the real magic happens. Because when you truly believe in yourself and your ability to achieve your dreams, the universe starts to conspire in your favor. Opportunities start to appear. People start to show up to support you. Resources start to flow your way. It's like the famous quote from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. When you start to act as if you're already a millionaire, you tap into that boldness, that genius, that power, and that magic. You start to create a new reality for yourself, one that is filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. But I know that for some of you, this might feel like a stretch. You might be thinking, I'm so far away from being a millionaire. I have debt. I have bills to pay. I don't know where to start. And to that, I say start small. Start with one tiny action that a millionaire would take. Maybe it's setting aside a small amount of money each week to invest in yourself or your dreams. Maybe it's reaching out to someone you admire and asking for their advice or mentorship. Maybe it's taking a course or reading a book that will help you develop a new skill or knowledge base. The point is, you don't have to have it all figured out right away. You don't have to make massive sweeping changes overnight. You just have to start taking small, consistent steps in the direction of your dreams. And as you do, something incredible starts to happen. You start to build momentum. You start to see progress. You start to feel more confident and capable. And before you know it, you're not just acting as if you're a millionaire. You're becoming one. Because here's the thing. Being a millionaire isn't just about having a certain amount of money in the bank. It's about having a certain quality of life. It's about having the freedom to do what you love, to make a difference in the world, to live life on your own terms. And that's something that is available to all of us, no matter our current circumstances. We all have the power to choose our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions. We all have the power to create our own reality. So my challenge to you today is this. Start acting as if you're already a millionaire. Start thinking like one. Start taking action like one. Start believing yourself and your dreams like one. And watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. Now, I know that some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I take a risk and it doesn't pay off? What if I put myself out there and get rejected? And to that I say, so what? Failure is a part of life. It's a part of the journey to success. Every millionaire, every successful person has failed at some point along the way. The difference is they didn't let that failure define them. They didn't let it stop them from pursuing their dreams. Instead, they used failure as a learning opportunity. They used it as a chance to grow, to adapt, to become even stronger and more resilient. And that's what I want for you. I want you to embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey. I want you to see rejection as redirection. I want you to trust that every obstacle, every setback is simply preparing you for something even greater. Because when you have that mindset, when you have that unshakable belief in yourself and your dreams, nothing can stop you. You become unstoppable. And that's the power of acting as if. When you start to embody the qualities and characteristics of a millionaire, when you start to think and act like one, you become one. It's only a matter of time. But it all starts with a choice. It all starts with a decision to believe in yourself, to bet on yourself, to go after your dreams with everything you've got. So make that choice today. Choose to act as if you are already a millionaire. Choose to think like one, to take action like one, to believe like one. And trust that the universe will meet you halfway. Trust that opportunities will start to appear. Trust that people will start to show up to support you. Trust that resources will start to flow your way. Because when you have that faith, when you have that conviction, when you have that unwavering belief in yourself and your dreams, anything is possible. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and create the life of your dreams. Go out there and become the millionaire you were always meant to be. It all starts with a choice. It all starts with a decision to act as if. So make that choice today. Make that decision today. And watch as your life starts to transform in ways you never thought possible. Because you, my friend, are capable of greatness. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You are capable of living a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. All you have to do is believe it. All you have to do is act as if. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become the millionaire you were always meant to be. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Seize it, own it, and never look back. Because when you act as if you are already a millionaire, when you think and believe and take action like one, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You know, as I reflect on the power of acting as if, I'm reminded of a story about a young woman named Sarah. Sarah grew up in a small town, in a family that struggled to make ends meet. She watched her parents work long hours at low-paying jobs just to put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. As Sarah grew older, she started to feel like she was destined for the same fate. She didn't have the money to go to college, and she didn't have any connections or opportunities that could help her break out of the cycle of poverty. But then one day, Sarah had a realization. She realized that if she wanted to change her life, if she wanted to create a different reality for herself, she had to start thinking and acting differently. So Sarah started to act as if she was already successful. She started to dress the part, to carry herself with confidence, to speak with authority and conviction. She started to seek out mentors and role models who could guide her and support her on her journey. And slowly but surely, Sarah's life started to transform. She landed a job at a prestigious company, even though she didn't have a college degree. She started to build a network of successful people who believed in her and her dreams. She started to create opportunities for herself that she never would have thought possible. And as Sarah's life started to change, she realized that it all started with a simple choice. A choice to act as if she was already the person she wanted to become. A choice to believe in herself and her dreams, even when no one else did. And that's the power of acting as if. When you start to embody the qualities and characteristics of the person you want to become, when you start to think and act like them, you start to create a new reality for yourself. But it's not always easy. There will be times when you doubt yourself, when you face setbacks and challenges, when you wonder if you're on the right path. And that's when you have to dig deep. That's when you have to remind yourself of your why, of the reason you started on this journey in the first place. That's when you have to surround yourself with people who believe in you and support you, who can help you stay focused and motivated. Because the truth is, success is not a straight line. It's a series of ups and downs, of twists and turns, of failures and triumphs. And the only way to navigate that journey is to stay committed to your vision, to your values, to your belief in yourself. And that's where the power of acting as if comes in. When you act as if you are already successful, when you think and believe and take action like someone who has already achieved their dreams, you start to create a new reality for yourself. You start to attract people and opportunities that align with your vision. You start to build momentum and confidence. You start to see progress and results. And before you know it, you're not just acting as if anymore. You're living it. You're embodying it. You're becoming the person you always knew you could be. But it all starts with a choice. It all starts with a decision to believe in yourself, to bet on yourself, to go after your dreams with everything you've got. So make that choice today. Choose to act as if you are already successful. Choose to think like a millionaire, to take action like a millionaire, to believe like a millionaire, and trust that the universe will meet you halfway. Trust that opportunities will start to appear. Trust that people will start to show up to support you. Trust that resources will start to flow your way. Because when you have that faith, when you have that conviction, when you have that unwavering belief in yourself and your dreams, anything is possible. And I know that some of you might be thinking, but what if I don't have the skills or the knowledge or the experience to be successful? What if I'm starting from scratch? And to that, I say everyone starts somewhere. Every successful person, every millionaire, every billionaire started with nothing. They started with an idea, with a dream, with a vision. And they didn't let their lack of resources or experience hold them back. They didn't let their fear or doubt or uncertainty stop them. They just started. They took one small step, and then another, and then another. And as they started to build momentum, as they started to see progress and results, they gained confidence. They gained knowledge and skills. They gained experience. And before they knew it, they were living the life they had always dreamed of. They were making a difference in the world. They were creating wealth and abundance. They were living life on their own terms. And that's what I want for you. I want you to have the courage to start. Even if you don't have it all figured out, I want you to have the faith to keep going. Even when things get tough. I want you to have the resilience to bounce back from failure, to learn from your mistakes, to keep pushing forward. Because that's what it takes to be successful. That's what it takes to be a millionaire, to be a leader, to be a change maker. It takes courage. It takes faith. It takes resilience. And most of all, it takes a willingness to act as if. A willingness to think and believe and take action like the person you want to become. So start today. Start small if you need to, but start. Start by setting a goal, by creating a plan, by taking one small step in the direction of your dreams. Start by surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, who support you, who challenge you to be your best. Start by investing in yourself, by learning and growing and developing your skills and knowledge. And most of all, start by believing in yourself. Start by acting as if you are already the person you want to become. Because when you do, when you make that choice, when you take that leap of faith, amazing things start to happen. You start to create a new reality for yourself. You start to attract abundance and opportunities. You start to make a difference in the world. And before you know it, you're not just acting as if anymore. You're living it. You're embodying it. You're becoming the person you always knew you could be. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and create the life of your dreams. Go out there and become the millionaire, the leader, the change maker you were always meant to be.